Good afternoon, this is Miss Goodwin, and today we are covering 2.1 combining like terms. So the objective for today is I can combine like terms in an algebraic expression. So let's look at some vocabulary. So the first word we're covering is variable. A variable is a letter used to represent an unknown number. So if we don't know what the number is, we'll usually put a letter there. It's also kind of a placeholder. So one that we'll use a lot is the letter X. That is probably what you'll see most often. The next vocab word is term. A term is part of an expression that is added to or subtracted from another term. So terms are separated by adding or subtracting. Our next term is coefficient. So the coefficient is the number part of a term that also has a variable. So in the term 4x squared, the number 4 is going to be our coefficient. Our next term is constant term, which is a term with a number part but no variable. And our last vocab word is like terms. So these are terms with the same variable part. And variables and exponents must be the same. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at some examples of like terms. So 4x and 2x. These are like terms because they have the same variable piece. Same with 3xy and 62xy. They do have more than one variable, but they are the same variables to the same power. So yes, it's for the same variables. Now this next one, we have 4x squared and 3x. These are not variables because they have different exponents. on the variables. Out of space there, but hopefully you got it. This next one, we are given 3, 8, and 121. Yes, these are like terms because they are all constants. Now let's look at this next one. This next one looks a little tricky. We have 4x squared yz d cubed and 3 squared x squared yz d cubed. Believe it or not, these are like terms because variables and the exponents on variables are the same. Yes, there is a 2 on the 3, but that one does not affect the variable piece. That is only affecting the 3. Let's try one more. Let's do 3x and 5y. These are not like terms because they don't have same variables. Alright, so let's take a look at how we can combine like terms. So this first one is asking us to simplify the expression. We have 2x and 3x. When we combine like terms, we keep the variables the same and add or subtract coefficients only. So now we can only add and subtract two terms if they are like terms. So 2x and 3x, they have the same variable piece. They are both x to the first, or just x. So we will add 2 plus 3, which gives us 5. Bring down the x, and we get 5x. Let's try another one. Okay. We have 2x squared plus 3x minus 2y minus x. Figure out which ones are like terms. So only the 3x and the minus x are like terms. The 2x squared has the variable, and this has a y. So you will keep those as is. I'm going to put this at the end. But then we have plus 3x minus x. And if you don't see a number, there is an invisible 1 in the front. So we have 3x minus 1x, which gives us 2x. 3 minus 1 is 2. And that is as simple as we can go. We cannot combine these any further. Let's try one more. Okay, this one looks a little longer. I see we have 4x squared and minus 3x squared. And we also have 3x and minus 3x. So let's combine these. 4x squared plus negative 3x squared. 4 plus negative 3 is just 1. So we have 1x squared. We have plus 3x minus 3x. So 3 minus 3 gives us 0x. And then we have minus 2 on the end. 0 times x, that is just going to give us 0, so we don't have to write that. 1x squared is just x squared, so we have x squared minus 2. And we are done. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know and have a wonderful day. Bye.